Good morning, everybody. Welcome to video 1 on this fabulous Wednesday morning. We have 2 stories to cover in this video. Don't forget that in the description box of this video, you will find the direct link to video number 2. And then in 2's description box, you will find the link to video number 3. If you're still having issues, just go to my channel. But I will say from the comments I'm seeing, people really seem to like the link in the description box. It makes things easier. But we have a lot to cover. Let's jump in and get there. But before we do, I have a big thank you to somebody. I want to start this morning by saying a big thank you to my subscriber, Catherine. She did not give me permission to say her last name. She went on my Amazon wish list and a box arrived. And so I went and picked up the box, opened it up, and could not believe what came out. I am a big reader, and I had a Kindle which died, and so I put it on my Amazon wish list, and here comes a Kindle. I now have my e-reader where I'm an avid reader. Thank you, Catherine. This was the best gift. All right, moving on. Let's jump into our first story for today. It is all over the place that we know when Harry did the spare, we know because he said that he pulled enough information out of the first book that there was enough for the second book. And now it's coming out that Harry is going to release this follow-up memoir after the king passes away. So he waited until the queen passed away for the first one. He's going to wait until the king passes away for the second one. And he's going to do this because he wants to create as much problems and issues for William as possible as soon as William comes to the throne. Here is the problem. Okay, well, they're saying he's going to do this, that the book is in the works, but that if his relationship with his brother does not improve, then he's going to release this book. It's like, are you kidding? So we know when the spare debuted in January of last year, he put a lot of information in that book. I mean, we heard about his frozen Todger. We heard that William was circumcised. We heard somebody who's always complaining about leaking and planting and releasing private information, releasing private text messages between Meghan and Catherine. And the way these two work, for all we know, he altered those messages. Let's be honest, you guys. Has Harry shown anything other than his connection to the royal family? Because everything else that he's done has failed. The royal family have now iced him out. They're not communicating with him. They're not giving him any information. He and Meghan are circling the drain because they have nothing else to complain about because the royal family isn't sitting down with them and isn't giving them any information. So people are saying, do they think he would write about his family again? Absolutely. Now, here's the thing. William is not soft-hearted like Charles is. William will step up and say, I am removing you from the line of succession. I am removing your children from the line of succession per Parliament. I am removing your Duke and Duchess titles. I am removing the Prince and Princess titles from your children. I mean, if he thought that he had a lot to lose with Charles, imagine how much he has to lose with William. Because, William's not going to put up with it. But what Harry has said is, there are some things that have happened between me and my brother, and to some extent between me and my father, that I just don't want the world to know, because I don't think they would ever forgive me. That was what he said when it was pointed out that a large portion of the book was removed, because that's what he thought. Even with what he cut out, what was left behind was so damning. He threw Camilla under the bus. He threw Catherine under the bus. I mean, it's absolutely pathetic. I'm telling you. Let's be honest. Harry even took a shot at William when he talked about the fight they had over the comments used on his wife. And he claimed William said that Meghan was difficult, rude, and abrasive. She is difficult, rude, and abrasive. And they had a fight, and William pushed Harry, and Harry fell into the dog bowl, which broke. Interesting, because pictures of the kitchen clearly show a metal dog bowl. So I got to be honest, I don't even think that story was true, but even if it is, that looks bad on Harry and good on William. Like, William's like, hell no, your wife's not going to talk to my wife that way. Now, obviously, Prince Harry has been warned not to do this. The thing that kills me is they're saying that this could reignite the family feud. The family feud has never stopped because of his constant attacks on the family. You know, there's a celebrity ghostwriter that came out and said, does Harry want to be known for family melodrama? Is that all he wants to be known for? And he suggested that Harry follow in the President John F. Kennedy's footsteps because he released a book in 1956, which was a volume of short biographies describing acts of bravery by U.S. senators. And he's suggesting Harry should follow and release a collection of memoirs. I agree. Moving on, stories are coming out now, and I believe I've touched on this before, but I'm going to do it again because I just got done talking about the spare, that Meghan wants to sit down with Catherine and clear the air, but she's still hurt. Now, let me tell you what this tells me. She's stupid. They've talked about, Catherine and William have talked about they need a stress-free life. They're dealing with a life-threatening illness, and yet Meghan's not concerned about that. Meghan is concerned about Meghan. This woman is tone deaf. This woman is a narcissist. This woman is self-centered, and she can't see outside of herself. Here's what it comes down to. Meghan has had no contact with any of the royal family. I think Harry has, but Meghan has not. She wants to reconcile with the royal family because, let's be honest, her reputation is going down the toilet. Nobody's hiring her. She's not getting invites to the Emmys, the Oscars, even the parties afterwards with supposed friends of hers. She's not being invited. She's trying to get ARO off the, floor. I've told you in previous videos, she wants the royal family to put their stamp on it, if you can believe that, in order to sell it, even after claiming that King Charles's stuff is not organic. We know she said she's never want to set foot in, Britain again, but things are going bad. Now, here's the kicker part. She still wants an apology. This woman is absolutely delusional. An apology for what? The $32 million wedding? The $1 million in clothes the first year? I mean, the royal family did not treat her badly. And the royal family, let me just tell you right now, is never going to sit down with her because they know that anything that's said to her is going to end up in an interview, in a movie, in a book, in whatever. There's no way. And if you can believe this, she's trying to get Beatrice and Eugenie to help her sell her jam. She wants to use that as an excuse to go to Britain. She wants to make sure everything is nice and also sell her products. Doesn't surprise me. Anyway, these articles saying that Meghan wants to make peace because she has regrets over how things played out. I'm sure she does have regrets because the way they have played out has been in her negative. The articles are saying now that Meghan's friends are saying that she regrets how things went. She never meant any harm to Kate. She realizes she could have done things differently, and she's been going out of her way to show concern for Kate in this difficult time. You're kidding, right? Remember, you guys, Meghan is a feminist. She's all for uplifting women, which is why she told Catherine that she had baby brain after she had a baby. Look, William and Catherine don't trust Meghan or Harry, with good reason. All right, you guys know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You're going to follow me over to video 2. The link is in the description box, or you can go to my channel and find the videos there. Follow me over. Let's go.